It's that time of year again, the Game Awards, gaming's most flashy awards celebration, which also doubles as an E3-style keynote packed with announcements. The 2019 edition was no exception. This year saw a massive reveal of the next Xbox, the Xbox Series X, along with the very first PlayStation 5 title. On top of that, we had news and trailers for big games like Final Fantasy VII Remake, Cyberpunk 2077, League of Legends, and more. Here are the biggest announcements from the show. Things kicked off with a bang. Xbox boss Phil Spencer took the stage early in the show to reveal the next Xbox, previously known as Project Scarlet. It's called Xbox Series X, and it's launching next holiday season. It has a brand new controller, and yes, you can use it horizontally. Hellblade is getting a sequel for the new Xbox. In addition to a new console, Microsoft also revealed one of its first-party games for the Xbox Series X. It's a sequel to the haunting Hellblade from Ninja Theory, and the sequel looks just as dark and uncomfortable as the original. The new trailer is captured in-engine, powered by the Series X, according to Microsoft. One of the best Final Fantasy-style RPGs is getting a sequel. Square Enix announced Bravely Default 2, a sequel to the much-loved Nintendo 3DS game, which will be coming to the Nintendo Switch next year. Not to be outdone, the PlayStation 5 was also mentioned at the event thanks to Godfall, a new game from Gearbox that will be launching on Sony's next console. It's a third-person fantasy looter-slasher focused on melee combat set in a brand new fantasy universe. Prologue, the next release from the team behind PUBG, is a big mystery. We know it exists, but that's about it. Our studio was founded with the goal of exploring, experimenting, and creating new technologies and gameplay experiences, said Brendan #PlayerUnknown Green in a press release. With Prologue, we are taking our first steps toward building new technologies and interactions that will help develop my ideas into reality. Riot unveiled the first games to be published under its new Riot Forge label. The goal is to partner with indie studios for new experiences set inside of the League of Legends universe, and the first titles are called Ruined King and Convergence. Upcoming PS4 exclusive Ghost of Tsushima got a nice, in-depth trailer, with 4 minutes detailing its lush, feudal Japan-inspired world. Even better, we now have an idea of when it'll be available. The game is launching next summer. Ahead of the game's March launch, Square Enix revealed yet another trailer for the much-anticipated remake of Final Fantasy VII for the PS4. The new clip isn't especially long, but it provides a nice, focused look on surly hero Cloud Strife. One of the most anticipated games of 2020 is Cyberpunk 2077, and at the Game Awards we learned more about a very important part of the experience, the music. Developer CD Projekt Red revealed the artists that will be contributing to the soundtrack, and it includes the likes of Grimes and Run the Jewels. It's been a while since we've heard about Gears Tactics, the strategy spin-off for the brutal shooter series. It looks remarkably faithful to the franchise despite the shift in genre. Gears Tactics will be out on April 28 on PC. After the tragic closure of Telltale Games, a number of titles were indefinitely shelved. But now that the studio is back, in a new form, and under new management, it looks like some of those cancelled projects are being revived. That includes The Wolf Among Us 2, a sequel that explores the fairy tale universe of the Fables comic series. The latest Fast and Furious game isn't a racer. Crossroads is more of a team-based action game built around heists, and it brings back some of the main cast from the films. It launches on PC, PS4, and Xbox One in May 2020.